I'm Sarah Hewen, joined by Clinton Booth, Managing Director of Green Critical Minerals. Green Critical Minerals has acquired revolutionary technology that produces VHD graphite. Hi Clinton, what are the facts on this unique technology?
Hi Sarah. Look, absolutely delighted to be here. So to tell you about what we see as an absolutely truly breakthrough technology. So this technology was developed by Professor Charles Sorrell and his team at the University of New South Wales, and we see it as something, as we said, is absolutely revolutionary. Okay, it's not standard graphite. What Professor Sorrell has been able to develop here is a technology which mixes tremendous properties with a low cost and a really efficient manufacturing process. So the real key properties for this material is it is anisotropic, and what that means in simple terms is it's very directional. Okay, so we have an ability to control the direction of the key properties and how things behave. It has a very high density, which has some real positive uses in areas like nuclear, and also it has unmatched thermal electrical properties. So these are the sort of like the four key standout properties this material has, or this technology produces, compared to other graphite. And then we mix that with the revolutionary manufacturing process. So the standard process for a synthetic graphite will take anywhere up to about 12 weeks and requires around about getting up to 2900 degrees Celsius of temperature to convert the material into a synthetic graphite. With our technology which we've acquired, what it does is we only need to get up to about 1500 degrees, and we can do it in 24 to 36 hours. So you've got those fantastic properties mixed with an unbelievable breakthrough with regards to a manufacturing process.
Wow. And you mentioned a couple of things there, but could you share some of the broader applications for VHD graphite?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is what one of the things really excited us at GCM about when we started having the conversations with Professor Sorrell around the technology, because the applications are vast. So our immediate focus is things around thermal management. So what we're talking there is all your electronic devices in operating, they generate heat. And what you need to do is you need to move that heat away from the source of where it's generated to an area where it won't cause damage. It won't cause that equipment to malfunction. And in electronics, that's a massive deal. So you think about all your supercomputers, the semiconductors, and all those type of things. A huge amount of heat's generated. If they keep it where it's generated, the item will malfunction. What this technology does is it will dissipate or move that heat away to an area we would like it to go, and it does it better than standard graphite. So that's sort of the first application we see. The next application is in solar thermal, so renewables. This material holds the heat very well, and what we see, it has the opportunity to revolutionise the renewable energy sector and providing an opportunity to create clean renewable power. So they're our two focus areas. And that's what we really love here. There then is also the opportunity to go into the aerospace defence. They're looking for advanced materials like VHD graphite to allow them to continue and to break through the requirements they need. It offers an opportunity there. The nuclear sector, there's a significant amount of graphite used in the nuclear sector. There's opportunities there. So as you can see, there's just a multitude of sectors that we could get into, and we see that VHD graphite has an opportunity.
Absolutely. And GCM aims to begin VHD graphite production within the next 12 months. Yep. What are the steps needed to make that happen?
So there's a few key steps. So the first thing for us, and why we're able to be very confident around that 12 months and give such a short duration, is it's already at an advanced stage of development. So VHD graphite has been through the process of actually saying, hey, can you create these blocks that are available for sale? And the answer to that is yes. So the next step for us is actually producing greater volume, greater quantity of blocks. So that's what we're looking at initially. So our first stage is to develop and build out a pilot plant. And we've already started on that. So the key equipment like the furnaces and the equipment around quality control, we've already started working on obtaining and procuring those items. Then the next step for us, following on from the pilot plant, will be to produce a commercial quantity that we can actually provide to potential customers for them to test and prototype in their equipment. And that's the next key stage, is getting equipment to them, allowing them to test it, get comfortable, to demonstrate it works and it offers a superior or an advantage to them. And then once we've done that, then we move into the sales contract phase. So they're really the next phases for us is pilot plant up and running, which we've already started, produce quantities we can provide to our potential customers for them to prototype and test, and then upon that prototype and test process or qualification process, then move into the sales agreement phase.
Clinton, with a much lower market cap compared to its peers, how well positioned is GCM to capitalise on this opportunity?
Yeah, look, there's no doubt in it. We indeed have a low market cap at the moment compared to some of our peers, but we actually see that as a tremendous opportunity for our investors, okay, and a tremendous advantage. We see significant upside with this technology. I've just spoken about what it brings and that it's revolutionary into the graphite sector and the markets, and they are massive markets which are growing. So from our perspective, we think this provides investors a unique opportunity to become involved in a company at the moment which has a low market cap for what we have and what we've acquired with this technology, and come on the journey and experience significant growth, which is what we truly believe GCM will achieve under and with VHD graphite.
Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today. So interesting.
Great. Thanks very much, Sarah.